person does not become your wife just because you called her your wife. And a person does not become your husband just because you called him your husband. It is the law that determines whether two individuals could be husband and wife. I said this in the context of the case of YUL EDOCHIE and Judy Austin.
YUL EDOCHIE and Judy Austin can never be husband and wife. They are just knocking each other for free. My country people, the family lawyer of May Edochie, he has finally surfaced to tell the general public the reasons why Judy Austin and YUL EDOCHIE can never be husband and wife. According to Nigerian law, don't worry, I'm going to allow you guys to watch the rest of the video. But before that, kindly sit back, relax and enjoy. Let's get juicy. Guys, please take a minute of your time to visit my bio description because I have wonderful products for you. And anything you buy, anything you order through my promo code, you are going to have an amazing discount and it will be shipped to your doorstep for you. Okay, and don't forget to subscribe for more interesting and amazing updates. Without wasting much of your time, enjoy the rest of the video. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share, don't forget to leave your own comments down below. Like this video. God bless you.
There is something you must know about human relations. There is something you must understand about relationship between individuals, between human beings, between institutions. It's not really up to a person, it's not up to the two individuals that are in any given relationship to determine what that relationship is. They have a role to play, but I want you to understand that every relationship is governed by law. Every relationship between two individuals is determined by law. So, a person, the point I'm trying to make now is that a person does not become your wife just because you called her your wife. And a person does not become your husband just because you called him your husband. It is the law that determines whether two individuals could be husband and wife. I said this in the context of the case of YUL EDOCHIE and Judy Austin. And I want to clarify, it is not that I want to focus on the case of these two individuals. It's not that I want to drag them out and put them in the public. No. Certain events tend to become important or central, and such events are used as examples or illustrations in discussing important topics. The case of YUL EDOCHIE and Judy Austin has become illustrative. They have become a shining event that we have used to discuss the complex topic of marriage in Nigeria. So the point I am making here is this. Somebody doesn't become your wife just because you called her so. And somebody doesn't become your husband just because you called him your husband. It is the law that determines who is eligible to marry and who can be married. YUL EDOCHIE calls Judy Austin his wife, and Judy Austin calls YUL her husband. Judy Austin now adopted the last name YUL EDOCHIE, presuming that there's a legal basis to assume that name. Now, the question you must ask yourself is, are YUL EDOCHIE and Judy Austin really husband and wife? Can they become husband and wife because they said so? Because they call themselves so? Or is it the law that will determine whether they're husband and wife? I ask this question because it's very important. Very important. We know that YUL EDOCHIE was married under the statute, under the Nigerian statutory law. We know that that law, the marriage he has under that law, is still subsisting. It exists. That marriage has not been dissolved. We also know that according to the law, once you are still in such a statutory marriage, you cannot contract any other marriage. You cannot contract another statutory marriage, and you cannot contract a customary marriage. Why? This is because the statutory marriage precludes any other marriage. It cannot exist alongside with any other marriage. Therefore, statutory marriage, which YUL EDOCHIE has, precludes polygamy. It prevents you from having a second wife. Whether the second wife is customary law wife, he cannot. In fact, that law goes further to declare any sexual intercourse between you and any other woman as adulterous, as adultery. And the law frowns at adultery in many ways. So, but not only that, the law goes further to say that any such other marriage is void. In other words, the marriage between YUL EDOCHIE and Judy Austin is void. Is void marriage. Void means that it lacks legal validity. It means nothing. To be void is to be nothing, to amount to nothing. And because it is void, technically, what YUL is doing with Judy is adulterous. It is an adultery. You see, you cannot commit adultery with your wife if she is validly your wife. But Judy Austin cannot be YUL's valid wife. Why? Because YUL has not dissolved his statutory marriage with May. YUL will have to dissolve his statutory marriage with May in order for YUL to become eligible to marry Judy. So, the laws of this country will not recognize YUL and Judy as husband and wife. And if they are not recognized as husband and wife, what are they? They're just boyfriend and girlfriend. Very simple. Very simple. It doesn't matter which way you look at it. The critical question, the only question you can ask yourself is this. Is the marriage of YUL to Judy valid under Nigerian law? The answer is no. And the reason is because YUL's subsisting, that is his current statutory marriage to May, prevents him from contracting any other marriage under any other system. He can't have a second wife. It also frowns at any sexual intercourse between you and another woman, including Judy. So, I don't know, I don't judge, but I am surprised that you did not consult a lawyer before he chose to characterize his relationship with Judy as a marriage. I think it is ill-advised. I would have expected that a prominent person like him, a serious actor like him, a rich man like him, would appreciate the importance of having a lawyer nearby whenever engaging in any important event, any important transaction, any important relationship. So, make no mistake, it is highly likely, indeed the most correct position, is that you and Judy are not husband and wife.